Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do an Instant Pot video. This is Korean tacos. So what I would like to do is just go ahead and get our sauce ready first. That's going to go over our meat. So we're going to do that, and then we will pour that over our meat and everything, and then we'll move on to the slaw portion of the video. And you may hear my dishwasher in the background. I'm sorry about that. Gotta wash dishes. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need a small bowl and half a cup of brown sugar, light or dark's fine. We're gonna need 1/3 cup of soy sauce. I always use low sodium. That way if I have to add salt from a, for a recipe or anything like that, it's not gonna be overpowering. So 1/3 cup. We're also going to need some ginger. Now, if you're going to use fresh, you're going to use about 1 inch of fresh grated. But if you're going to do dry like me, like I always do, we're going to use about 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. Okay? Alright, I need to get my whisk because I forgot. You can also add seeded and chopped jalapeno into this, or some red pepper flakes. I'm not going to do either one because I have some family members that prefer it to not be spicy. Okay. And we need 2 tablespoons of seasoned rice vinegar. But if all you can find is just the regular, that's fine too. Okay. And a tablespoon of sesame oil. And I keep these 2 things on hand at all times for all of my Asian dishes. This is the rice vinegar. Usually you can find it in the Asian part of your grocery store, and here is the sesame seed. But I'm sure Amazon sells it if you can't find it. Okay, let me clear some of this away. We're also going to add 10 cloves of garlic and 1/2 of an onion chopped. So I'm going to just put that in here so we can just kind of mix it all together. Okay. Put the rest of that in. Alright. Okay. So you're going to need a 3-pound chuck roast. I could not find a 3-pound. I could find a 2 and something pound. So that's what I got. You're going to take the sauce mixture that you just mixed up, and you're going to go ahead and pour that over. And I'm going to get a spatula so I can get it all out. Okay. And I'm just trying to remember what else we need to do. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of salt in and a little bit of pepper. You can do that to taste if you prefer. This is going to go in your Instant Pot for an hour, and you're going to cook it on high, and then you're just going to let the pressure release after that hour. So we're going to set this aside, and then we're going to start working on the slaw that's going to go on your tacos. So we're going to go ahead and set this aside and get this ready to cook. And then let me go get the other ingredients for the slaw. Okay, y'all, so I got everything ready to go. The recipe calls for a coleslaw that has carrots in it. And all I could really find was the tricolor coleslaw. Like that. Okay, so we're going to go with that. You just need 2 cups. So I'm going to be kind of generous with my 2 cups. May actually be a little bit more, maybe 2.5. But you want to have this done and sit in the fridge while your meat's cooking. Yeah, you're going to want it to chill as you're cooking your meat. All right, so you're going to put in 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. And there's a difference between regular vinegar and rice wine vinegar, just so you know. You need 2 tablespoons of this. And I'll let it run over just a little bit because I used extra coleslaw. And then you're going to need a tablespoon of soy sauce. And like I said, I'm going to just do a little bit of a touch of more, just because I used a little bit extra. All right, and then we're just going to stir this up. And instead of the light salt that I always use, we're going to use some kosher. And we're going to salt and pepper to taste. So I'm just going to start with about a half a teaspoon of kosher salt and 3 or 4 dashes of the pepper. And I'm going to set this in the fridge to chill out. But I'm going to try to remember to kind of stir it here and there, so that the vinegar can get all through there. And then we're going to make a sriracha mayo to also go on these. Okay, y'all, so remember, 1 hour, what was the directions? Cook on high pressure for 1 hour and let the pressure release. And let me go get the mayo so we can start that sriracha. Okay, real quick, a few tablespoons of mayo, your favorite mayo, and a little bit of sriracha. Mix this together to taste. Usually I just do it just where it barely turns color, so about a half a teaspoon or so. Sriracha is spicy, in case you're new to sriracha. But this is the brand that we absolutely love, and that's our favorite. You can get that also along with your soy sauce and stuff in the grocery store. All right, so to recap, the coleslaw is in the fridge. And we're going to get started on our meat. I'll see y'all back here in a little while. Okay, y'all, so I got everything ready to go. This is the meat. I went ahead and pulled it apart and everything, put it back in the juices, let it sit until I was ready to serve. Then I just heated it back up. So you'll take a warm tortilla. It'll be any size. You could do the little small ones. I think they're called like street taco size. I'm not sure. I've just got the small fajita size. And then what you'll do is, I think it would be best if I just mix the meat with the slaw, but I'm going to show y'all separate. And I did drain all the juices and everything off of the meat. You know, don't want anything soggy. So then the taco, let me just put this on here. Like that. And then we'll put our mayo on top. Now this slaw is not sweet, so just kind of warning you there. And then you have the spicy mayo. So the only thing that's got any kind of sweetness to it is your meat. So that's it, y'all. And I'm going to serve these to my family, and they're very different than regular tacos. So we'll see if it's a hit or not. Okay, y'all, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.